I just want to talk about the general swing now. So when you're hitting a general straight drive, when you're trying to hit the ball to the back of the court, there's a lot of subtlety and nuance. That's not for here and now. These are about the quick wins, the refresher of the basics. Okay, so forehand swing. We've talked a lot about these things already. We've got the grip, we've got our presentation, our pre-striking position, we've got the lunge, we've got the spacing, we've got all that thing going well. Let me make sure I just talk about the swing as we go. So in the forehand side, and I've done a couple of deep dive playlists on the forehand and the backhand, really detailed about the swing. So if you want to see more of that, go check it out on the site. But in general in the forehand, I'll do it real time for now. As I step, I want to hit. So there's a lot of timing. That step and hit is such a key element of getting my timing right. Watch my right foot now on my backhand. Step and hit. Again, step and hit. And if you can just get practicing that general release of the swing like that, I think you'll find you'll hit that ball a lot cleaner. If I just break it down for you really quickly, so they might take a few little tips away. As I'm stepping and hitting, I can't do it in this position because I need to slow it down. My forehand, as I'm driving myself into the shot, the elbow drives forward, the racket butt drives forward, and the top of the racket head lags behind. That's a really good way to hit a forehand. So in slow motion, should come in, I'm driving this forward, it lags, the top of the racket head, and then it takes over. It then starts to rotate and speed up at around that position there, and then it squares up to the ball as I hit. So that's the general swing. That's in real time. In slow motion, should be like this. Bang, and then I let that follow through go, ideally through the line of the ball. Backhand, just a little quick tip and a win to take away and a refresh of the basics. As I'm swinging, again, it's the step and hit. That's the real time there. In slow motion, there's a slight bit more complexity to this. But on the backhand, I talk about 3 positions. Position 1, backhand position 2, it actually goes quite close to your left shoulder, comes quite tight down on you, and getting into position 2 is about there. It's really interesting on the backhand. That forearm looks upwards, the knuckles look upwards, and that racket face is nice and open. Massive common fault on the backhand. People either just go straight to there and stab it, or they do this twiddly wrist, where it twiddles in that position, and it gets really difficult to hit a shot. So backhand again, position 1. Position 2 comes nice and close to the body there, and then position 3, like on the forehand, this lags behind the top, and then it catches up. It starts to rotate and speed up, and the arm starts to move quite quickly through that position there. So again, point 1, point 2, point 3 is where it starts to make contact, and then the follow through lets go. In real time, it'll look something like this. There, again, and then in slow motion, 1, 2, 3, and then it's gone with the follow through. So I know there's a lot of information in that little bit, but I just wanted to maybe give you those few little quick tips just in regards to the general swing. Please do go look at some of those deeper playlists if you want to get the nuance and the details on it. But if you can take your basics from there and build on it, I think you'll find your shots will improve a lot.